It's been well over a year since the release of Return last July, and I think it's about time for a new Apathy album. So far, I've written a lot of new music spanning a pretty wide range of styles. For example, 1105, which was released in May, came from the hardcore and thrash influenced material that I put together into that short EP. Recently, I've been focusing back on black metal, and the result is a concept album which I finished writing in the summer and I've started to record over the past couple of weeks. The title of the album is The Pathway. It has an intro, 4 songs, and an outro. Like the other concept albums, it's a story-driven, and as a matter of fact, the structure and themes are actually quite similar to the previous one, Origins. As for the story, this one in particular is based on the allegory of the cave from Plato's The Republic, which I encourage everyone to read beforehand to get some background. It explores a lot of the philosophical themes that have been widely influential on the way I approach lyrics. As for music, this is a continuation of the sound I've been trying to create with Apathy, extreme music grounded in black metal with melodic influences. Like with previous albums, this builds off of everything I've done leading up to this point, so there's a lot of the standard stuff, like tremolo picking, bass harmonies, lead and solos, harmonics, but I've definitely also incorporated more of the recent riffing style from 1105 as well, so there's some heavier stuff mixed in with the usual multi-layered sections. On production side, I finally really feel comfortable with what I'm doing, so much that this might actually be the first album where you can really hear everything. I have a much better understanding of compression and EQ now than when I started, so the leveling is coming out to be quite reasonable compared to in the past. Dropping $200 on sweet headphones like these really does help. I'm still in the process of acquiring all the gear that I really need to get to the next level in terms of production, but at the end of the day, this still is black metal, so I do like everything to retain a raw edge to it. Anyway, progress is coming along very nicely. So far, I've recorded all guitar and vocal parts. I'm in the middle of working on my acoustic bass, which has been a little bit challenging but surprisingly successful. Once that's done, the album is pretty much already mixed, so the completion date should be easily within the month of October. While I don't have exact track lengths right now, the whole album should run for about 45 minutes, which is much longer than the usual 30-minute concepts of the past, but this is a little bit of a bigger album in terms of songwriting and production style. If you're following on Facebook, you've already seen the album cover. I'll release song titles soon after this video, and once everything's recorded, there'll be some samples before the official release, so keep checking back for more.